Okay, good day. From the previous lesson, that is lesson number 2, natutunan nyo kung paano mag-construct ng discrete probability distribution or also called probability mass function of discrete random variable. At ito'y binubuo ng all possible values of the random variable, like rolling a die, and the corresponding probabilities. Okay? Ito'y napakahalagang aspeto sa business, education, insurance, etc. when it comes to their decision-making process. Also, you learned how to construct the histogram of the probability distribution of a discrete random variable. Today, you will learn how to compute the mean of discrete probability distribution. And this is lesson number 3 sa ating statistics and probability. You will also learn how to interpret the mean and variance of a discrete probability distribution. And we have the following objectives. Okay. Number 1, at the end of the lesson, you're expected to illustrate and calculate the mean of a discrete random variable. Number 2, you will be able to interpret the mean of a discrete random variable. And lastly, you will be able to solve problems involving mean of probability distributions. And the formula that we're going to use in finding the mean of a discrete probability distribution is this one. We have x sub 1 times probability of x sub 1 plus x sub 2 times probability of x sub 2, etc., until x sub n times probability of x sub n. Or in we can use the formula that is just simply the summation of x, or the product of x and the probability of x, where x is our values of the random variable x, and probability of x sub 1, x sub 2, x sub 3, x sub n, ito yung mga corresponding probabilities niya. All we have to do is to multiply the random variable x to its corresponding probability value, and then we're going to add all of the products of x and p of x, and that will be now your mean of the random variable of a discrete probability distribution. And we're going to use the symbol mu for the mean of the random variable. Okay, and we have the corresponding steps in solving the mean of discrete probability distribution. Step number 1 is we're going to construct the probability distribution for the random variable x, representing the random variable. Step number 2, multiply the value of the random variable x by the corresponding probability. And step number 3, we're going to add the results that we have obtained in step number 2. And the resulting sum is already the mean of a discrete probability distribution. But before we learn how to solve the mean of a discrete probability distribution, we're going to have a review of your previous study of mathematics. And that is how to find the mean and variance of group and ungroup data. I think for group data na lang. Okay? At from your previous study of mathematics, you also learn how to describe data using mean and variance. So, review muna tayo. Right after the review of the mean and variance for group data, saka tayo dadako dun sa pag-solve ng mean of a discrete probability distribution. So, thank you.